Hi, you're 13. So I was going to go through the notes on solar energy. However, I'm honestly not going to add much than is already in the notes. And I actually think the best way that we can revise the solar section of our course is through past papers. Okay, so you can see here that I am on the environmental technology bit of SIA's website. I'm just going to show you the stuff that I want you to have a wee look at today before going on and having a look back over your solar past paper questions, right? Because I think you've basically done them all already. So see, once you go on to the environmental technology section of SIA, I'm sure you all know how to get on there, but give me a shout if you don't. Down the side, or actually, now this has been playing up, hopefully it works out all right. So it'll bring you here, right? Then if you scroll down and click here, see where it says support, and then that'll bring you here. Now, in this little bit here, this is where, do you know those fact files that I have given you? And I think Mr. Massey has as well. All the fact files are in there if you want to have a look back over any of them. But what I want us to look at before we start looking at past papers again is this here. So I'll refer to this as the EEP, and it's a simplification of examination performance. Okay, so obviously we're AS, right? It's annoying. I have no idea why there's only one on here, but December 2014. If we open that, look, I've got that open twice, right? So if I open this, then you'll remember I gave you one of these before. I think it was for wind questions, but so you will recognize this. I'll keep on scrolling down here, right? So in this here, they give you like a question from the exam paper, and they give you, it's like a few, I think it's maybe 3 different students' responses to the question. So this one here obviously is not what I want you to look at, because I want you to look at solar, but do you know what? It would do you no harm to look through the whole thing. So for this question, which was explained with the aid of an example, the following terms: fossil fuel. This here bit is the pupil's response. So they've said fuel that will forms, doesn't make sense, fuel that forms naturally. These fuels form from died plants and animals that decay under anaerobic conditions. They will eventually run out, such as coal. So, and then underneath each student's response, you've got examiners' comments. So they've said the candidate was awarded 2 marks for correctly explaining the term fossil fuel as being formed from dead plants and animals, and they listed oil as an example. So even though it's not perfectly written, they've still got the 2 marks. And then there's another person's response and the examiner's comments on that. So let's have a wee look and see if I can find any solar ones here. There's a wee wind turbine one. So that there, I've definitely showed you that before. And do you remember, because I remember we had, it was whenever we were still in room 1, and I had messed up my photocopying of it. Do you remember? I had questions you didn't have and all that kind of carry on. So anyway, I'll get back to trying to find solar. I maybe should have looked at this before I started recording. Here, right, so question 3 in this paper was about solar. So state 3 factors which should be considered when calculating the roof area required to install flat plate thermal solar panels on a house. Now, how I want you to actually use this stuff is to have a look at the question, have a look at the student's response. See the way I've hidden the examiner's comment? I want you to have a look at it and see if you can think, oh, how many marks out of 3 would that get and why? And then go and look and see the examiner's comment and see if you were right or not. Okay? So I want you to do that for like the whole document. Start off with the solar. If that doesn't take you all that long, then go back over the other stuff, and even like Mr. Massey's topics as well. I wonder what the essay question is on this. Oh, look, this is a good one. It's not an essay, but oh, I've lost it now. But there was one where you had to draw a solar panel, so this is a very good one for us to look at. Okay, so the essay one is about those smart grids. It's not solar, region. Okay, hopefully that's obvious enough what I'm asking you to do here today. So this is just like the first step in our solar revision. Have a look through that EEP stuff, and then I think what I'm going to do is start going back over exam questions with you. I'm still making my mind up what way we're going to tackle our revision on this, but yeah, I think exam questions is the best way. So next lesson, I'll go through some past paper questions with you. Okay, hopefully that is clear enough. That's me. Bye.